Welcome, it's July 27, 2020, and we're going to be doing yoga here again in the training room. Now the sun is shining outside, but it was just pouring rain. Regardless, because I don't have internet connection, I can't record this outside as I do this over Zoom. Come to standing nice and straight, crown of your head reaching up for the ceiling. Pull your shoulders up and back, release them, relax. Find the natural bends in your back. Soften your knees slightly. Tuck your tailbone under so that bowl of your pelvis is level and nothing can spill out the front. We're going to start with a couple of warm-ups. They include going all the way down to the ground. If you don't want to do that, follow the warm-up until we go down for the up dog, down dog, and just pause or go back to standing and wait for us. So bringing your toes together, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way down to the ground. Bend your knees as you need to. Step back with the right foot for a long lunge. Look forward. Step back with the left foot. Bend your knees so that the knees come to the ground. Bend your elbows so that your chin and your chest just touch the floor. Inhale, drop your hips, come to a cobra. And then push back to table, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward with the right foot. Step forward with the left foot and fold. And inhale to come back to standing. Exhale, hands down. Left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. You can always just pause at table if you don't want to go to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward and fold. Inhale up to standing, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Repeat on the right side. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left joins the right, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands down. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog or table. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale to standing. Exhale, down. Let's do it 2 more times, either side, right and left. If you already know the pattern, do it with your own breath. If not, follow along with me still. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward, fold. Inhale, standing. Exhale, hands down. Left side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right joins left. Knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward, fold. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands down. Warming up yet? Last time, right side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Straighten your legs to fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down. Left side, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward and fold. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands down. Good. Give everything a shake. So warm up, sun salutation or Surya Namaskara. Feels good. It's a nice way also. If you only have 5 minutes a day in which to do some stretching, if you learn how to do these, it basically stretches all the major muscles of the body, especially if you can include downward facing dog. If you can't include downward facing dog, you could always do the downward facing puppy. So where we go to down dog, you end up in table, and then you just sort of lean back, leave your hands over top, and stretch out the shoulders that way. You also bring your elbows to the floor, lift your hips, push back. Well, that still has the problem for some of you where the head is below the heart. There are always ways to modify, always ways to make it possible. Downward facing dog is a nice opening stretch for the shoulders, but you get a stretch for the shoulders regardless when you're standing and you lean back at the opening. So if you're adjusting, focus on those parts of the sequence that you can do that give you the stretch that you're looking for. Enough jibber jabber. Let's do triangle pose. Inhale, step back with the right. Lift your arms. Exhale, shift your hips over your right foot as you tilt. And open to the side. Keep working on your body to straighten your legs, to roll your hips open, to get that right arm stacked right over your body. If you can, straight line from right hand through shoulders, left hand to left foot. Exhale, look down. Inhale, come up. And we're simply going to step to the front. Repeat on the other side. Inhale, left foot back. You've turned so that your hips are already facing the side of the mat. Arms come up. Shift your hips back. Soften that front knee if you need to protect it to come down. And start higher than your final pose. And slowly shift down as things loosen. Exhale to release and look down. Inhale to come to standing. Shake it out. Let's do extended triangle. Looks very much similar. Have a much longer pace. Bend the front knee. Trying to bring the bottom of the leg parallel with the floor. Open up the hips to the side. Lean out over the left leg. Right arm comes overhead. That's one option. If things are open enough, the fingertips can come down to the floor. and you still reach overhead. Another option that you might want to try, so come up, grab your right hand, and then lay it on your left thigh. Lean out to the side, and you get a shoulder stretch here as well. It also encourages you to turn to the side of the room. Release. Let's step to the front. Shake it out. And I'm going to go into that full version where I wrap my arm around the side. Again, optional. You can also have the left arm overhead. Inhale, step back with the left. Bend the right. My left hand needs a little bit of help to get down into my thigh. And then open to the side. Release. Come to standing at the front of your mat. Shake it out. Rotate a triangle. Hips are square with the front of the mat and they stay there. Pull the right foot back. Not a long step. Right arm up. And with an exhale, fold over the front, softening the left knee. Fingertips come to the ground, to the shin, inside or outside of the foot. Straighten the left leg. Pull that hip back. Look to the side. If you want, the left hand can come overhead. Keep pulling the left hip back while grounding the left big toe. And release. Come up to standing. Step to the front. These are pretty intense poses. If the rotated version doesn't work for you, just do the normal version. You'll get there. Pull the left foot back. Raise the left hand up. Lean forward, softening the right knee. Hand comes to good placement for where you're at. Turn to the side, straighten the right leg. And then if you like, you can look up at the ceiling, but keep on pulling that right hip back while grounding the right big toe and trying to straighten that leg. If you have a block and the floor is too far away, it's very handy to put your hand on a block for this pose. Release, come up to standing. Shake it out. So those are some pretty intense standing postures. The standing poses are very good for development of strength and flexibility in the legs and the hips and the back. I'm just going to do a simple forward bend. Hands on hips. Inhale, look up. Keep that opening in the front of your body as you lean forward. Soften your knees if you need to. Protect your lower back. Otherwise, keep stretching out until you can collapse over your legs. Reach down. Grab your big toes, grab the back of your shins, whatever is available. And then try to straighten your legs a little bit more. Remember, no pain in the back of the knees, no pain in the lower back. Reach out with the crown of the head. Aim it for the floor. And then essentially just rest here. Inhale, release. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, soften your knees, come up to standing. Good. Let's do a standing pose we haven't done for a while. Turn to the side. So your left foot's at the front end of your mat. Your right foot is near the back end of your mat. Hands on hips. You want to tilt your toes in a little bit. Makes it a little bit more comfortable. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lean forward. Hands to the floor, hands to shin, whatever's available. Keep squeezing with your core to bring yourself lower down, bending your knees as you need. Drop your head, aim tip of your skull for the floor. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to hips. Soften your knees, come up to standing. Heel, toe, turn to the front, step forward. Excellent. Let's get down to the floor. We're going to repeat that stretch that we just did, only we're going to do it seated, because some people have difficulty with heads going down low. So we'll do that same thing seated. Let's do a flow to get down to the ground though, both sides, right and left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, table or downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward and fold. Inhale, back to standing. Exhale, we're just going to fold right away. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, table or downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward and fold. And then we're just going to bend through our knees and come to seated. Turn to the side of your mat. Kick out your heels so that they are on either corner. And look, I have a nice vertical wall behind me. Sometimes just sitting like this, where you sit nice and straight against a wall with your lower back in contact with it, is a great stretch for the legs. It keeps your back safe, it keeps you vertical. And if things are very tight, this is very effective. Otherwise, you can lean forward, use your core. Sometimes it helps to point the feet. As you come down, reach ahead. Ooh, I've got a handy thing to hang on to here. That's nice. Other handy things, if you can get there, are your ankles, or if things are working out such that the possibility your toes. Again, stretch to the crown of your head. Bring your belly forward. We want to get a stretch of the legs, inside of the legs. This will be a minor stretch of the back, but not a lot. Really want to reach with the crown of the head forwards and down. Hang on, here's a little bit longer because this is a good stretch. Does a lot for you. And let's inhale to release. Lift up your knees. And I just heard something go beep beep beep, which might mean that I have a meeting, so give me a second. Well, glad I didn't ignore that. I had a meeting at 1 o'clock. I heard the beep beep beeps and ran out, and I'm going to set this back up, and then we can get back and we can finish off. Give me a second. Oh, strange times indeed, but here we are. Come to seated. We've done a forward bend. Let's do a nice back bend, but we're going to do it one lying on our backs. We've done this before. Bridge pose. Pull your heels in close to your hips. Lie down. Set your feet nice and tight. Push your knees away to lift your hips. Rock your shoulders underneath. And your hands can just point up towards the ceiling as you pull your ribs out over your chin and push your knees away. Let's come down for a little bit more. You can stand on your hands. Your heels are stepping on your palms. Roll your shoulders underneath. And again, push up and away. And release. That's a wonderful shoulder stretch. Come up to seated. And let's do another shoulder stretch that incorporates a hip stretch. So you can sit with one leg, one shin coming across the front of the mat. Then the other one sits on top. The knees floating in the air. Try to encourage it to come down. And we'll take the right arm, put it over the left, double wrap if possible. If not, bring the backs of the hands together. And while you lean forward, lift the arms up into the air. Wrap your shoulder blades off your back. And release. We're going to stay with our legs like this. Left hand on left knee, even if it's way up in the air, don't worry about that. Right hand in behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn. And release. Switch your legs. Right one on the bottom, left one on top. Same thing with the arms. Right one on the bottom, left one on top. Lean forward if there's space in your hips to do so. And release. Followed by a twist to the left. And release. Now I planned on putting some splits in here. I don't know if we're running out of time or not. That sort of interlude with the meeting kind of shook things up a bit. But let's get in a couple of splits, just because they're good for you. Even if you don't like them, they're good for you. So left foot in front, right knee on the ground, fingertips on the ground, and then just sort of keep working your way further and further back. Leaning out over the left leg if you like. Then we're going to keep our fingers on the ground. Or we're a little bit more oomph. Come up and relax and stretch. Wow. All right, let's come out of that. Yeah. Drag the foot back. There's no graceful way to come out of those things. On the other side, right foot in front. Keep hitching the left foot back while the right leg straightens. And then hang out here. Probably your knee will be somewhat bent because you're leaning out over it. But if you come up You can slowly straighten that leg, but don't lock it. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Wow. All right, enough of that. I like splits on good days. I like splits on bad days, but they're quite intense. Let's lie down for corpse pose. Do a couple of shoulder stretches while we get there. I'm hoping the microphone is still on. When I got up and ran away, I may have switched to the microphone on the laptop itself. We'll find out. If the second half you can't hear a thing, that will let us know. So come rolling down. Lift your arms overhead and stretch back the hands to the ground. Bring your hands over your head or over your nose, interlace your fingers, push your hands away, your palms away from you, drop them overhead. And release. Come to corpse pose. I'm going to leave you in corpse pose. Sorry about that. You stay there for 5 or 6 minutes, then roll over to your right hand side. I have to get back into the office. I wasn't expecting, or I didn't plan very well, and that interruption sort of messed up my afternoon a little bit. So namaste, stay in corpse pose, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.